And the salt is real. I mean, when you get on to play Call of Duty, you're not expecting the best. In fact, you're expecting scrubs, but you're not expecting to be paired with scrubs every single time you run matchmaking. It's just absurd. It's literally absurd. Score-based matchmaking or connection-based matchmaking probably needs to be the way to go here. I mean, it just moving forward, we need to head in that direction. I just can't express it any more than that. It's like, sure, it will lead to some steamrolls. It just will. I mean, but at the same time, the steamrolls are far worse when it's a constant skill-based matchmaking problem. It's always going to be bad. There's not going to be any real solution to that. Connection. If connection is good, that's how they should match you up. Pure and simple. Alright. And Gauntlet. Let's see how this is. We want to deal with this. We got quite a few players on here. We got a 2.39. No, see, and once again, did you see it? They put me on a team with one other prestige, and the rest of those clowns were fucking scrubs. All of them. And you know, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, well, what if they just leveled to 55 because they were tired of the prestige shit and they just wanted to stay at 55 because they had all their guns? That's a reasonable, exception there. I can kind of understand that, but at the same time, if you look at the lobby leaderboard, you can sit there and be like, nope, no. It may be a pretender. They are out there. I assure you, there's a guy who's just like, oh, I'm level 55, but he's wrecking your shit 60 to 2. But it's not always. I can almost guarantee it's not always. Alright, so rolling into probably another bad match in Outlaw again. But once again, it seems to be those same clowns from before. 3 Rippers, 2 War Machines. I don't know. It's something you have to watch out for. War Machine, it's pretty simple. Usually, they're just shooting randomly their stuff all over the place. Or at least targeted, choke points where they know you'll be there. But the ones that you really have to worry about are the kinetic armor guys. Those guys are fucking clowns, dude. They are head glitching / running around. No panic, throw that armor on just to kill you. I guarantee you. They just be like, oh shit, alright, I'm safe. Let me kill him real quick. Good. That type of stuff. It's like, And don't get me wrong, there has been moments where I panic with my heat wave, but not always. Usually I don't panic with it at all.
You have a green light.
We'll see how this one goes. We just started, so might be able to put some work in. Alright, see. And they be making mistakes too. You can't hang out in corners like that. People see you. And did he catch me? Oh, okay. Alright, I feel you. That was a legit kill. Because he totally saw me go in there. But see, it makes you adapt though. You'll adapt to the next time that happens. You're like, okay, well, I know to go ahead and make sure I'm looking up next time before I go in there. Because you might be right there, and then he'll scope me. No big deal. Adjustments. Nah, you wasn't ready. See? I had him before he even came around that corner. Alright. And see what I did there was, I could have took that guy down at the bottom, but I wanted that guy at the top more, because after I would have alerted that guy, I'd have been fucked. So, now, the one thing you're really going to hate about Call of Duty now is the pay-to-win weapons. The pay-to-win weapons are the most disgusting part about Call of Duty in general. And like I've discussed, and I'll probably discuss in a series that I'm going to be calling Get Your Shit Together, it's going to be discussing how Activision and all the rest of these companies need to just settle down with this dumb shit and get on with the real part of, making the gaming experience good for their players instead of being these losers that continue to do dumb things. So, ooh, I got an assist off that. Ooh, I'm mad. Well, I'm not as mad as I would be. Trying to see if they'll poke around this corner. Right. Yep, there he is. Oh shit, he ran through. Can I give him a snipe? Yes, I can! Love that. Nope, good fuck, buddy. You weren't ready for that. Stab. Watch your corners. But you can play a pretty smart game if you sit down and take your time. Like whoever's playing right now, they're playing super good and get a Wraith. That Wraith one didn't come from a cart. He dusted these guys to get that Wraith. Nice. I'll take that. That works for me. Nope, that's mine. Sorry. I gave you that other one. Thought for sure I hit him with it, but of course they have. Oh, let's do it again. Can I get this back here? Yeah, I get a package on my mark. See, he thought he was gonna get it. He was waiting for it, but I was already there. And he's just like, well, I'll get a free kill at least. And I'll take a free kill against that situation. He got 2 because I was thinking he was coming through there, but he never did. I got him back though. Hold that up. Yeah. Now, I don't want to position here. I want somewhere where I can see the entirety of the map. And really know where I'm at. Oh, that's fine. But see, all it takes is good position. Because now you have to force them to move around and move in areas where they didn't normally want to go. And now they're getting shitted on. Oh, that's good stuff. I didn't cover that corner. I'll go ahead and let him kill it. We're just about that.
Friendly race inbound.
Yeah, see, he got scared. Sometimes just standing your ground is enough.
This battle is ours to lose. Don't.
Already after his raid, I see. A little too late for that type of shit, though. Let's see if we can get the rest of these knife kills.
Oh, no.
Probably inside still. Oh, good shit. Oh, see, it's over. It's just like that, it's over. But, I mean, it's not rocket science. You can get through these matches. And you can go positive while you get through these matches. You just need, one thing that you need to understand is that you need to know the map. And understand where your choke points are. And as long as you understand those two things, then the rest will come to you. It's a piece of cake. A piece of cake. Nuketown. I'm not a fan of Nuketown, and the reason for that is because it's made for scrubs, and scrubs love this map because no matter what they do, they can get kills. And then some pros love that map because scrubs love that map. And outlaw again. I don't know. We must be on the outlaw rotation because it has been spitting outlaw at me all game. Just about. That's been the third time I've been in outlaw. Alright, here we go. We'll take this one. Now, they're definitely going to push me across the scrubs. I can guarantee it. So, let's just watch. Now, granted, there's not the scrubs on the squad, but... Oh, look at that. Surprisingly, I didn't end up on the scrub team, but that's probably because I am at the top. If I'd have been somewhere near the 6 and 10 area, scrubs all day long. And with this being the last part of going positive, I'm going to go ahead and throw some tips in here for Hunted as well, for those new guys that are playing. So, Hunted is a long-range map, but you can use long to short-range weapons in order to, win the day. We're kind of starting on the good side of the map. This is technically the good side. The bad side is where that bridge is on the far other end, where the blue truck is. I don't like that side. I like this side only because I can roll up to the enemy. So they think they can see me from here directly, but usually I have good aim right here to start. So if they poke their head here, they're pretty much going to die. And he would have died if the guy wasn't already up there. But see, you have a kind of a slope advantage. Ah, that's my bad. I thought somebody else was shooting at it. I didn't think that was an enemy. Yeah, I don't know why he would run at me with that. He should have already known better. Oh, he is still there. Okay. See, I didn't think he was still there. That's my fault. But I don't blame my failures on other people, or not even my squad. It's just a matter of trying to figure out where I need to be when I'm shooting something. And Chief's putting in work. Chief, you might want to watch out. You probably got somebody behind you. Come on, poke your head. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Alright. So, I'm playing a little too aggressively right now, but I'm trying to get to a spot to where I can ambush the team, or particularly his squad.
Flame specialist.
But I'm not able to get there because they notice it. They recognize that that's an ambush spot. Alright. But now, they're a little bit in trouble because now I'm on their side. The swan is flipped. Now, while they have the advantage on the opposite end of coming down at me, I have the advantage of poking out some of their choke points. So just like this guy was doing me, I can do him the same way. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what happened there. That was definitely a lag spike. Alright, but not doing good. I'm not doing good right now. I'm definitely getting bodied. And of course, putting my screen up doesn't help. But the team is maintaining, it's holding on. So, if my long-range strategy isn't working here, I'm going to switch to my short to mid-range, which I use my Kuda for. Good stuff.
Hostile UAV spotted.
See, and the reason why I was looking left is because I knew they were trying to flank.
Be advised, hostile care package overhead.
And that was just a bad spawn. I mean, I literally spawned in this guy. See? I was dead even before I even realized he was there.
In your AO.
But once again, Call of Duty is known for that. It's known for bad spawns. And I couldn't get away. I was trying to. I knew he was there. I just couldn't get away from him. Doing 6 and 10 right now. But I can still make it up. I can still get back in there and go positive.
Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Ruin KIA.
Where did he come from?
See? There we go. So now, we know that the long range isn't working. So now we have to play a short range game with these guys. Ugh. That was a bad one. That was really bad. I didn't like that at all. Make up for it. Now always try to get your kills back if you can. Try to make up for them. You'll see little things that you'll notice. Laggers, guys lag switching, that type of stuff. You gotta throw that shit out of your mind because you're not gonna go positive that way. You have to stay positive on what you're doing. And this is a really rough and bad game for me. It's not working out. I mean, nothing I do matters. And sometimes it will be like that. Sometimes nothing you do matters. You hesitate, you rush in too much. Now I'm 7-15. You know, I usually never go this negative, but it's a situation you can't avoid. Sometimes it's just going to be like that. Best thing you can do is learn from it.
Hostile care package overhead.
And then try to do better. But right now, it's really bad. I mean, like, I can't even get a good chance to get a run because it's just a rough situation. I'm not doing anything differently. I'm scoping out what I need to scope out. It just ain't, I'm just not getting what I need. That's all.
Hostile hardened sentry in your AO.
How did he kill me?
We're being served, Black Ops. Pick up your game.
9-17. Yeah, this will definitely be one I go negative on.
Counter UAV inbound.
But do you see what I'm saying? Look, you can see it firsthand. How either bad it lags, or how the situation stands to where you can't make a dent. It's not necessarily anybody's fault. It's just, you know, if your architecture is trash, then what do you expect is going to happen? I mean, these guys aren't better than me. It's just a bad situation. And so, I almost made it up, but I didn't. You know, but I did my best to go positive as much as possible. It was just a really bad game. These guys weren't any better than us. Well, probably better than most of us. But at the same time, it's just like craziness. Now, there's one more thing you have to look out for, and I'm going to end the video on this as well. Is that there's an issue where, because it's connection associated as a host, when you play, there's a good chance that you will end up being the host of that match, and it drags you down if your connection is good. I know that most people are aware of it, some that have seen it firsthand, but I can tell you for a fact that that is true. So what you can do is, if you feel like you're getting bodied or wasted or anything like that, just go ahead and back out of that match. You're going to lose it anyway, so you might as well take the loss and move on. Don't revel in the salt that comes along with it. Just move ahead to the next game, because I can guarantee you that 9 times out of 10 during that game, you were the host and everybody was seeing you before you could see them, or you were trying to shoot them, and because their connection is terrible and yours is good, it compensates for your connection across that, and it still ends up you being the loser on those encounters, which is the reason why most people hate Call of Duty in the first place, because they know about the lag compensation that is in the game. They will swear up and down and they will lie to you and say that that stuff is not in there, but it is there. It is there for the sake of trying to get millions of people to play their game and everybody to enjoy it at their level. That is the whole point of it. Alright, but we are done. 4 out of 5 going positive for my first episode. Not too bad. Normally I was trying to get the full 5 for you guys to have the christening episode be godlike, but that's the whole deal about Call of Duty. You can't really anticipate winning every single time, only because there are things that are not within your control. But what you can control, try to do so. Try to stay positive, or try to come up with a way that makes your score outshine the others. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a 3.0 Call of Duty athlete. There's none of that. I'm talking, this is for people that have been playing Call of Duty for a while and don't know why they're going negative. Now in the next episodes that I'll be doing down the road, I'll be focusing on strategies and choke points and showing you where you can be, where you need to be, how you need to be, and prep a little more ahead of time to avoid, going negative, because nobody likes going negative. It's not any fun. Not any fun at all. But at the same time, what you can do to not go negative is push the initiative to try to go positive. Just focus in your mind. I'm going to get 20 kills. I'm going to stay positive. I'm not going to fight for those 20 kills. Those 20 kills are going to come easy. And keep that as your goal and move forward with that. Alright. My name is Ronan O'Connor. I will see you guys next time in the next episode of Going Positive. See you guys later.